Aries, hi. So this is going to be a reading for October 9th through the 15th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Now let's see, Aries. What's going on for you? The overall energy for the reading, the Seven of Wands. There's a little bit of resistance here. There's a little bit of, keep on hearing, I don't want to, I'm not, no, you know? Okay. In the recent past, the Sun, the King of Wands, the Six of Pentacles. Something looks to be working out here. There's a equal give and take kind of an energy showing up attached to you. There's happiness attached to you. Something seems to be working out for sure. Something that kind of boosts you up too. I don't know what it is yet, but in the current situation, the Four of Cups, the Hangman, the Ten of Cups. Ooh, this is a tough one. Of course you don't want to. You're a freaking fire sign. It almost feels like you're being forced to just stand still, to not do shit about a situation that could be possibly involving your happiness. So it's one of those, how could I stand still? If it involves my happiness, then I gotta go make it. I gotta go create it. So how can I fucking stand still? I can't. You're pretty bummed out here, pretty upset, because it almost feels like you just need to be patient. You just need to be standing still for now, for a little bit, to allow for things to fall into place. And you're very you seem to be anxious about it. In the immediate future, the Star, the Five of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands. You're going from a little bit upset to a little bit enraged. A little bit, fuck this shit, I don't want this anymore, take this away from me, blah, 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 blah. So, okay. And it has to do with a particular person. All right, let's see what's going on here. Let me see the Seven of Wands. For the Seven of Wands, you get the Seven of Swords, the Six of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, you keep on pushing in this direction of, you know what, I'm going to make my own happiness. And yes, I agree. You, for the most part, you do. Or you're gonna, or we all are. But it's a very interesting thin thread there too. Because you can create your own happiness. You can do all of that. But if you're dealing already with someone, let's say, and they're part of that happiness of yours, you know, that you envision, then I can create my own happiness becomes a little bit blurry because there's another energy involved. So you can, yeah, you have control over what you do, how you respond to things and things like that, but you don't have control over another person, basically, when another is involved. So that's where you're coming from with this one, with the sense of, I gotta, you know. And with this particular situation, for some reason, patience is required. Times where you just don't need to do shit. Just allow for things to fall into place. And you're giving me that, you know, that little bit of Aries attitude of, yeah, well, I don't want to. What are you going to do? I don't want to. So, what now? Well, you're going to suffer. You're going to be upset, then angry. So that's what now, you know. I don't know. It's a little tricky. Let's do the Sun in the recent past. The Four of Swords, the Five of Swords, the Seven of Cups. This is you grasping at happiness. This is you possibly this is you, just you, in that energy of let me create my own happiness. But this is basically trying to find places, situations, people that would bring that for you. At some point I see you're trying a little too much and a little off path, where it's like, okay, okay, this is fun in the moment, but is this really happiness? Like, is this really what you're kind of aiming for? Okay, life experience, I guess. But you were convinced that no, this is happiness. Okay, but it wasn't. For the King of Wands, you get the World card, the Knight of Pentacles, the Page of Swords. Wow, you slow down here. You're like, okay, time to get a little more serious, a little more adulty, more responsible. Let's not about everything. So definitely slowing down here. Definitely slowing down a little. Very interesting. Because you are coming from a place of, let's try every experience in this world in 5 minutes, if possible, please. Let's do the Six of Pentacles. In the recent past, the King of Wands, the Sun, the Hangman. Wow, Aries. I mean, you did reach happiness, and you know how? By standing still. And now you're being asked to stand still, and you're like, nope. So it's like, there's been some healing there. There's been some just being in the moment, just existing, and just forgetting that there's a past and there's a future, and just being with what is. And that, in reality, showed you that, that's what happiness is, Even if it was for a split second, you have been there. You have done that. And getting a lot in return from the universe as well with that one. So that to me is a lot of healing. Even if it's for just a split second. So it's quite ironic now that you're being asked, hey, just stand still. And you're like, nope. No. You don't tell me what to do, universe or cards or whoever. Okay. For the Four of Cups, in the current situation, you get the Wheel of Fortune, the Eight of Swords, the Emperor. What's up? You know we're doing Aries? You need to stand still too, because I'm doing the reading. You don't tell me what to do. I don't want to. I know. I can see that energy right here. He's looking at me under that hair he's got going on. You've been called a Muppet boy by people, and I can see that. You got a big flock of hair here on your head. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. I fucking adore you, you little... You're up, huh? You want to play? Let me finish up Aries, and then we'll go. So for the Four of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the Eight of Swords, the Emperor, you're basically standing in your own way. For some reason... Right now, there's definitely the need of just standing still, not engaging with anything, not poking at anything, not trying anything. And I see you being in this energy of quite the opposite of standing still, just wanting to go, go, go. And if you were to tap into the available energies right now, you would just stand still. But because you're like, oh, and that's basically just you standing in your own way. And it's taken away from you at this time. Let's do the Hangman. You can't be requiring my attention like this. You can ask nicely. That's not asking nicely. That's just taking. You're allowed. You're a puppy. But a year from now, you're not allowed anymore. For the Hangman, you get the Ace of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords. This could be something in regards to maybe a project you got going on or something you're building up. I definitely see you working on something. And you could be feeling this energy of standing still as stagnation, as if I'm not progressing here. And that could piss you off because you want to move things further. You want to progress things here. And to you, it may be interpreted as either stagnation or even failure to some extent. Like, what are we doing? We're just not moving anywhere with this one. We're just not, you know. Whereas the way I see it from here, from where I'm standing, it's looking like that's where the energies are at. Sometimes it's going to seem linear and it's going to seem like nothing is happening, but there's a reason for that it's not progressing in the way that you feel you want to take it, you know? Either that or you just need a break, because it feels like you're definitely pushing there. Yeah, you need a break. Let's do the 10 of Cups in a minute. Come here. Come here. I'll take you outside in a minute. Come here. Come. Come on. Come here. Come here, baby boy. For the 10 of Cups, you get the 7 of Wands, the Chariot, the Hierophant. There's a possible connection that's shown up here, but you have so much resistance to it at this time. You're very much focused on something possibly in the material, where you're very engaged with that, even though, again, the available energy for that is just take a chill. And then there's this connection that's very meaningful, and it seems like you're either disconnected from it or trying to disconnect from it. I kind of get the sense that they go hand in hand, these two energies, somehow. I don't see yet the connection, but I kind of get the sense that they go hand in hand. I might have to take blue out. Because he's definitely pointing me towards the door. You want to go out? Huh? Do you want to go out? Give me a second. All right. So, for the star in the immediate future, you get the 4 of Pentacles, the 10 of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so now I see how everything is kind of pointing back to you. You got lost a little bit there in these energies. So whatever it is you're working on, whatever it is your focus is on, it's so much on that you're kind of forgetting about yourself here. The ties to this connection are here to point out that maybe there's some healing that comes from looking into this connection from an energetic level, not necessarily physically. I don't even know where this connection is at physically in relation to you, but it definitely pulls on your healing cords. Basically, it's like, okay, you need to kind of pay attention to what's going on here. And it seems like the need to take care of self is coming through very clear, and you're kind of pushing that to the side because you're so focused on getting something accomplished or getting something done. That to me is starting to shape up into you might be neglecting yourself a little bit. You're pushing yourself so hard in a particular direction. Maybe that's why things are paused in that project or whatever you got going on, where it seems like it's stagnating, because you might need to disconnect a little bit to connect back to self. You're so focused on something here that you forget about yourself, basically. So, interesting. Let me do the 5 of Pentacles. The 3 of Cups, the Judgment card, the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, you're very much disconnected from a lot of love, support, energy that's around you, that's good for you. What the hell did you do? You got lost in something here. You got lost in something and you completely forgot about yourself. You know how sometimes if you're in school and you have to study for an exam and it's like to the point of, you know, you don't eat, you don't sleep, you don't do anything, any of that. And it's like, you need that, you know, to function properly and to be able to have something to store all of that information in. And a lot of the times we forget about ourselves when we're so engaged into who knows what. And I feel like this is exactly what's happening here for you. And it's leading to the point of you disconnecting from people that are close to you, friends, family, whoever that is. And I see you just somewhere here starting to realize that and be like, oh shit, you know, where, okay, I'm not saying that what you're focusing on is not important, but you're disconnecting from the most important thing and things, basically. So Queen of Wands in the immediate future, you get the Two of Wands, the Six of Cups, the King of Pentacles. Okay. I see you trying to balance it all out, trying to come back to things that are important, people that are important. I see it's going to take some time from the time you realize of, uh-oh, what the hell did I just do, to the time of, okay, let me come back slowly but surely to the instances and the persons and everything that's important to me. So you're definitely achieving what you want to achieve still. Nobody's taking that away from you. It's just that you get absorbed in it so much that you forget about you and your needs and your happiness, you know? So that's the danger here, the danger zone, where you're disconnecting from yourself, you're disconnecting from everything that's important to you. But you are coming back to it, so that's the good news. So let me see what the universe has to close it off. The Ten of Wands, the Three of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles. And that's why things are starting even to feel a little harder, a little like nothing's moving, nothing's happening, I'm stagnating, I'm not seeing progress here. You don't have the resources to see the progress with. You are gone because you forgot about yourself, so nothing is feeling it anymore. So what are you going to perceive this whole situation from? Nothing. So that's why things are starting to get harder in this situation too that you're pursuing, you know, and probably monotone and probably like nothing's happening, nothing new is happening, new and exciting, because you're kind of, it almost feels like a burnout, in all honesty. So take some time for yourself, you know, and try to restore yourself there, because you're going to need it. And pay attention to things and people that are important to you as well. So that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time.